guys, welcome back to the channel. Today talking about all the transfers that have happened over the past week. And once again, since last Wednesday there's been a lot of transfers happening, and obviously next Wednesday there'll be a load more coming as well for us next Wednesday because the deadline is this week. So we're going to start off with João Felix, who moved to Chelsea for 45 million, as most of you will know, because he scored at the weekend for Chelsea on his return debut. Alex Moreno has gone to Forest on loan, which is quite a decent deal. I don't think they needed a left back as much, but it adds to that squad depth for sure. And Moreno has shown he's got Premier League quality going from Aston Villa there. Gallagher's gone to Madrid in the return way of what João Felix has done. Gallagher's gone to Madrid for 33 million, and he's going to add a lot of depth to that midfield for Simeone. Pelistri's gone to Panathinaikos, which is a bit of a heartbreak one. I wanted to do well at United, but obviously it never really came out that he could do that, and then Panathinaikos have signed him for an undisclosed fee. Bobby Clark has gone to Salzburg for 10 million, and also getting linked with a move for Stefan Bajcetic. Salzburg are, so Liverpool double there going into the midfield for him. Sepp van den Berg, somehow, for some reason, Brentford have paid 25 million for Sepp van den Berg. I don't know why, I don't know what they've seen, I don't know, because I've not seen it when I've seen Sepp van den Berg. He's not like a 25 million pound defender. 10 million have been like, oh, that's a good deal. 25 mil, I think it's a waste of money for a team like Brentford, I think. Sander Berge on to Fulham. I think that's a great deal. I think that's a fantastic deal. Sander Berge was already getting linked to United a couple of weeks ago, and now he's moved to Fulham as replacement for Paulinho. Mint. Cannot complain about Fulham fans. That is a mint signing. And what I'd have to speak about after that is Ollie Norwood has gone to Stockport for free. He was Sheffield United captain, and he's just gone, you know what, I'll go play for Stockport for a bit. He is a championship level midfielder, and now he's been playing down in League One, helping Stockport rise through the ranks, and we'll see if Stockport can get to the championship next year, which I'd find pretty interesting. I'd like to see that. As someone from Manchester, I'd like to see the teams around. I like seeing when Oldham do well. I like seeing when Stockport do well. I like seeing when Salford do well. I want to see these teams around us build up. Gundogan's gone back to City. Once again, another player has made his debut since signing and since my last video. But yeah, Gundogan's playing for City again now. And what I'd really like is for City to make no more signings, so that Pep's first ever signing for City is also Pep's last ever signing for City. I think that'd be pretty cool, because obviously Pep's getting linked with moves away this summer. What else has happened? Crystal Palace have pooed the bed, let's say. I don't want to use foul language too much. With Ayew going for 5 million, but then Joachim Andersen going for 25 million. That blew my head off. Why the hell are Palace letting Joachim Andersen go for so cheap? Sepp van den Berg went for 25 million, but Andersen 30 million? Insane. And they're getting linked with Guehi leaving as well. It's all falling apart at the Palace. Glasses are smashing everywhere, and I think that's terrible business, losing them both. I think Ayew's got the experience in that team as well. It's a bit of a heartbreak to see that happen. Clark has joined Ipswich, which I think is a decent deal. I've just realised I've written West Brom on here. I don't know why I've got West Brom. He joined Ipswich for 15 million. I think it's a good deal for him there on the wing. It adds to that Ipswich depth. And a lot of people comparing this Ipswich team to that Forest team that came up a couple of years ago. Guess what? That Forest team stayed up. I'd compare it to that Fulham team because that Fulham team went down. But I think Ipswich are going to stay up anyway. So it's not like they've not bought all these like stars from Europe. They've bought players that have played in English divisions and done well in the English divisions and deserve to go up. And they've brought them up. Carmo has gone to Forest and then instantly gone back out on loan to Olympiacos. Nothing dodgy there, nothing dodgy at all. Daura O'Shea, who did well at Burnley last year, I think he had an alright season with Burnley last year, has now joined Ipswich for another 50 million there. I think to see Sepp van den Berg 10 million cheaper, and I think I'd have been less bothered by the fee and stuff like that. I think it would have been an alright deal, 15 million for Sepp van den Berg. O'Shea, great deal. Great. Someone with actual Premier League experience. Sepp van den Berg does not have Premier League experience. He could get rattled here. James Rodriguez, someone I've got to speak about. Real Vallecano for free. 10 years after his move to Madrid, he moves back to Madrid, but to stand to Vallecano, obviously. Matt O'Reilly has joined Brighton for 25 million, and joining him at Brighton is Kadioglu, the left back. So they've added some real good depth to the team there. 3 left backs, don't know, Estupiñán, Barco and Kadioglu. Obviously Kadioglu can play in centre back as well. Whether they're going to play Kadioglu alongside Van Heck, we'll wait and see. Solomon has gone to Leeds on loan, which I think it's an alright deal. I mean, it's nothing to shout and rave about. I think it's going to help Leeds this season. I think Solomon's an alright player. He's not an amazing player. He's not nothing, like I said, nothing to shout and rave about. Ilian Jr., somebody would have been an alright signing for Leeds on loan, has actually gone to Bologna on loan from Villa. Speaking of moves to Italy, one that broke my heart this week, guys. was McTominay moving to Napoli for 30 million, but we'll get onto that in a second because yeah, we'll see. We'll shock about the ricochet on that. But yeah, Napoli signed McTominay for 30 million. I think it's a good price to get for McTominay, but it hurts. It hurts to see. Cancelo gone to Al Hilal for 21 million. Sure. And Mika Marino has joined to Arsenal for 27 million. The rest of these now, there's a lot of transfers here on the verge of happening. They've been like, here we go and stuff like that, but they've not like they've not happened yet whilst I'm recording this video. By the time this video is out, they may have happened. So if I do apologise if any transfer that I'll say as a rumour has already happened. Mamadou Shelley, I think that's his name. The Georgian keeper has joined from Valencia to Liverpool. He's young, he's a good goalkeeper, I guess, but he's going back on loan out to Valencia. I'd have liked him to go back on loan in the Premier League, but obviously he's not moving Alisson out of the way right now anyway, so he might get some Premier League loan experience in a couple of years' time. But it is a massive kick in the arse for Kelleher, because it's kind of saying, yeah, you're not in the plan. Despite playing a lot of games, you're not in the plans, pal. Ugarte is getting linked with United, and I'm looking forward to that one. That is the McTominay replacement, and it's needed. It's needed to play like Ugarte in the team. Frees mine up a bit more. Obviously, gives Casemiro a bit more rest, because when Casemiro's got energy, he's mint. He is mint, but Ugarte coming in is allowing that rest more. There's also been a massive link with Sterling leaving, and a swap deal is getting talked about between Sterling and Sancho. I like Sterling, I do. I think Sterling did well for England for ages. He's a United fan. I feel like we'd get the bad end of that. I feel like Sancho is younger. He's got more. He's just got more want and desire. Sterling's only got a few more years left in him. It won't be that. I don't think it'll be a great deal for us. Chiesa getting linked with Liverpool. Sancho's also getting linked with going to Juventus. So if we manage to snatch up that Chiesa-Sancho swap, I'd take that to the moon and back. Thank you very much. I think that a Chiesa deal there would be better than a Sancho deal. Ramsdale's getting linked with Southampton, and Kepa is being linked with Bournemouth. Two London goalkeepers who were number ones a couple of years ago, now moving to the south side and win a derby against each other this year. Ramsdale should go to Bournemouth, in my opinion. Kepa go to Southampton. I feel like that's a better trade-off than what they're doing right now. I just don't like the look of what's happening there. And then Jimenez is going to Forest, but it's a shaky one for Forest. Forest are trying to get it through, and Jimenez just isn't bothered by it. He's just not bothered by it. And then Nketiah to Palace, which I'm interested to see how that goes. You know, I think that would be a really good transfer for Palace, considering what they've lost already. They need someone else, though, I think. But that is the end of the video, guys. I do thank you for watching, and do thank you for joining in. If you found the video, please like, you want to see more, subscribe, because there's more on the channel every single day. Thank you for watching, guys, and hopefully I do see you next time. Cheers.